So I don't look for this video since. Now this day, na me and Nedu meet. And the crazy part is say that day, Lord Lambert did there. Lord Lambert did there and Lord Zeus did there. So as I enter, he say Lord Lambert dey inside they cry. I say, wetin they make am cry? I say get breaking out and Lord Lambert an emotional guy. Say they cry. Now I say, yeah, man say they cry for woman. Anyways, then now that day, now I download everything. No be say this thing what they tell you now 2 days, 3 days. No, now this same day download everything.
Hi guys, I say too much talk get effect, but some guy go say na lie. If you get mouth talk, mouth when they do get now we talk now important for trouble. Because when you talk too much, sometimes you will forget to talk which way you know how to talk. VeryDarkMan talk the way when and they do take meet. The first time when they meet, the kind of thing when they do tell them. There as a smart guy with VeryDarkMan be. VeryDarkMan think and say, if I deal with this one, the way they talk like this, you go talk my own one day. You meet me now, you don't tell me woman way you don't knock. You meet me now, you don't tell me woman way they will agree. You meet me now, you don't tell me everything about your business, everything about your shoe, how you they take buy them car, how you they want to buy me car, and you want me to come close to you. So as a wise way, VeryDarkMan be, my guy give him one side concord. They enter to the avoid the guy. Then now, if they do not do that show that day, I believe drag with VeryDarkMan the dragger now. If we no dragon. Then I still believe based on what VeryDarkMan talk. Now because say you invite me for your show and no call. That's when I can't carry my name go create another show. But man no talk much. Man show at the video we VeryDarkMan make based on everything we happen the first day we meet Nedu.
So I don't look for this video since. Now this day, na me and Nedu meet. And the crazy part is say that day, Lord Lambert did there. Lord Lambert did there and Lord Zeus did there. So as I enter, he say Lord Lambert dey inside they cry. I say, wetin they make am cry? I say get breaking out and Lord Lambert an emotional guy. Say they cry. Now I say, yeah, man say they cry for woman. Anyways, then now that day, now I download everything. No be say this thing what they tell you now 2 days, 3 days. No, now this same day download everything to me. He can't even pursue it. He say, no talk for when Lord Zeus day. Say Lord Zeus, he no trust time. So basically what Nedu was trying to do is, he tell me his secret so that I'll tell him my own secret so that he go deceive me, make I come Honest Board podcast. Because now still this day he promised to buy me car. Then when I come Honest Board podcast, okay, yes, they'll go, hit one person. You go, they ask one question. Nigga didn't know you know, say me how to use brain till they play my game. You know, say how to use brain. Now, before we make this particular video, right? I go play with the video me here. Before we make this particular video. Now so the first meal, Baba, I'm gonna do video now. I beg, when I record us, I say, he force to do that video. Because that time I did see some labs inside those podcasts I they talk on. So the thing they vex him, he can't call our mutual friend. That one called us a VDM now, talk to this guy now, and this one, that one. And so listen to everything on that day.
Sounds good. So all of you on the internet, on every internet, everywhere. So I have a shock for you guys this morning. It's gonna be a good shock. Boys, I'm not working a deep river, so go to me a deep river. All surprise shock. So I want to introduce my friend. My guy. I love him. Because he get coconut head like me. Let's see. Let me introduce him to you. Fame. Alright, no point. You're gonna learn. I don't have to argue. All the people they go is something to do because we wanna leave the door. Oh my God. Oh boy, I don't jiggy they do, but they do is an amazing person. I will tell you for free. For free. You don't need to pay me, yeah? They is an amazing person. When you get close to him and you understand him, you will understand that a lot of things you see on social media can be deceptive. So you all try to calm down and understand people. Else you don't learn. You don't learn the idea, so don't play. And how you gonna learn? When you don't make
They do bro. Na lie yo. Na that day we meet oh. And what I do be say I can't post am for my page, himself post am. Later now delete the video because I wasn't comfortable making the video. But because of our mutual friend, where really begged me, say I beg make I see Nedu. You understand? Even that one even beg him and go Nedu podcast. Before Nedu can offer, say okay, I go give you this, I go give you that. Chameleon, but you go learn. And you go learn the hard way. So these are the set up people. You go learn.
You said you are married. Is this your first marriage or your second marriage?
Second marriage.
Okay, so what happened to your first marriage?
It ended, obviously, it's everywhere on the internet.
Why did it end if cheating is not a big deal?
I didn't cheat.
So, but she cheated was a big deal for you?
Can we not talk about that?
No.
I obviously not going to talk about that.
Okay.
Definitely it's my private life. I'm not going to talk about it. Definitely.
Well, that's not fair because you talk about other people's private life.
Because it's in the open now. Who bring and come outside? It's your own the close.
All those mumu where they go when they do podcasts, where they use do clickbait. See how they see the way he intelligently take come out himself. But now they go use on as clickbait. Come put stigma for our body. He go use sense ask una question for podcast. Use sense get some information from una. Use una do clickbait. Now you watch this one. They asked him about his ex-wife and who cheated and who no cheats. You know, they can't ask him about the wife, about his divorce. He can say it's his private life that he does not want to talk about it. Then the lady said, but you talk about other people's private life. Then he said, now they want to talk about their own now. Do you understand? So most of now they go there now be the moment they use do clickbait. Meanwhile, Baba go draw una come. Use una do clickbait, then cash out millions. Because YouTube pays them very well. YouTube pays them very well. And guess what? You stay with the stigma. Go back to all the people where we say they don't trend for that podcast. Now then they with the stigma, nothing concern. Apart from that talker girl where they carry convey on their business, because that one okay. She go to talk about how she want to sleep with married men, how she go take click married man yash and all those things. Then the moment they do say go they do as if you don't know what him they get the talk. Meanwhile, now all of them plan them. Go say, oh really? Wow. And his favorite phrase. That nonsense phrase. Well, I know about 3 guys in this industry. I don't want to call name. They are true. Also material. I don't want to call name. Also material. Okay. Boom. They put you there on a clickbait. Cash out. Now I see say honest bunch don't go release one statement. See, the organ of that thing will go release that thing. I pity you. Now out of respect, where somebody, one of my guys doesn't know you. Normally, if I download the one where they tell me about you, say if you say grown, you just say Nedu mouse, they keep quiet. You know how many people G's they my hand from Nedu? Because how on earth will somebody go on the podcast and when they leave the podcast, you're talking about them to other people? Fine, you talk to me about them, right? Since me I keep quiet. Imagine other people when go don't tell, when go they look those guests in a very funny type of way. No, take VeryDarkMan out of it. Imagine some other people when go don't tell, when go they say, so now so this person be. It's crazy. The guests are not safe. Well, I don't watch house. I want to see the next person who won't go the podcast. Like I said, 80% of the girls who don't go that podcast. You get one yellow girl come there, that come they talk daddy. And they do bola big. This one bola, you don't go there. Most of the guests is an opportunity. Come, knock you, enter. Or I will give you opportunity. That's what it's all about. Nothing more. You don't ever see again. Check that podcast. Have you ever seen one day when they did that podcast, they talk about, okay, the tariff, MTN tariff don't go up. What are the people going to do? Let's put pressure from our podcast so that MTN will do something good. You don't ever hear them say, okay, yes, what is the government doing today? Let's talk about it. Let's bring somebody that can put pressure on the government. Like the primary schools are failing. The secondary schools are failing. A lot of communities don't have waters in Nigeria. You don't ever hear them sit down. Don't just bring one mumu. Come. That one now go to say, okay, if you go to the podcast, you go popular. If you reach the podcast and you talk one thing, you go trend, you go popular. Mumu no say, okay, yes. As you talk that thing, now they are this thing, they go. Meanwhile, some of you are supposed to be getting paid for going on all those podcasts. It's not you that is getting popular. Don't deceive yourself. You go on those podcasts, you're not getting nothing. Now them the gain. They will use you, put stigma for your body. You go. Well, I'm watching for the next person that will be on Honors One podcast. I'm really curious. But like I said, the only person they bring at the talker gear with that one name. They don't want to say market as usual. It's normal. Then everybody will say, okay, yeah, but that's what it is. You go and learn. You will learn. Don't play. Where's Sarabosh? Sarabosh, come. They mention your name. Come here. Come.
VeryDarkMan. By now, you should be familiar with the fact that I don't like disrespect. Make I warn you, never ever for your life call my name like that again. The next time you want to call me, put some respect. I have earned that respect and you will give it to me accordingly. I'll be like those riff-raffs where you did knock. With that being said, I am giving 24 hours to Glitch Africa, the Honest Bunch podcast, and of course, Nedu Wazobia, to confirm everything VeryDarkMan said. One question, Nedu. You tell Darkman those things or you no tell him? You tell him say, you know men where I don't knock. Abi, you no tell him. Very fast. Don't keep me waiting. Cause me said go like know the men where I don't knock. Remember, 24 hours. As for the clothes where you say I wear that day, where you say the clothes resemble second hand, actually, not second hand. My mom got that dress for me. And if that clothes too cost, past 4-5. I don't tell her before. I don't talk him before. Say if I dey waka for road, I see Okrika way fine, I go buy him. If I see designers way fine, I go buy him. My world, my rules. So Nedu, you are right. Now okay. Honest Bunch podcast. Una don't find me since. I don't forgive una too much. 24 hours. Nedu, if you don't bring out the names of men where you know where I don't knock, go get issue. This internet no contain us. You know say normally my head they touch. You won't go see person that say that budge. Oh yeah, now they talk. Are they my own? Trouble they find me. Since men wanna be women so bad. Oh yeah, explain yourself. 24 what? Hours. 24 hours. When your mouth they leak, you supposed to get receipts. Nedu Wazobia. You don't want to see my other side.
Everybody out there. Yeah, let's talk about VeryDarkMan. This few days, let's say from yesterday, the guy's been trending for the negative things, it's been trending on the, what do you call it, the gay stuff, So, I just want to point out stuff, man. Why, with somebody like Nedu, that's a serious guy on paper, a macho guy. knowing all that VeryDarkMan has been doing, his NGO, his projects. Recently, we saw him completed his school, help fix the school, the toilets, the kids did not have chill. Why can't they focus on those positive side of a man that is showing value, that is standing up for the weak, a guy that is fighting for change, a guy that wants the best for Nigeria, a guy that is putting Nigeria first, a guy that is showing the way. VeryDarkMan is a pioneer. This guy is doing his best. He's putting his life on the line. The guy is bold. He's coming out to speak out where people are silent. It's the new voice of Nigerians, but people don't see it. Nigerians are so clueless. Celebrities like Nedu now are supposed to come out, they push, carry the VeryDarkMan for front, for head, for all his good works. This guy, they show us how Nigeria is supposed to be. They show us transparency. But all I see is you bring people that have no value to Nigeria, to the current situation of Nigeria. You bring those kind of people to your podcast. You want clouds, you're chasing clouds, you want views. You just want views. You don't care about the values you can add to Nigeria to make Nigeria better. We're not to do all those things. We are just focused on trying to bring a man down. VeryDarkMan is doing the job of 10,000 Nigerians, and you want to bring that guy down. The only man that's making change. Show me one other Nigerian celebrity where they get influence, where they do it to VeryDarkMan. They do none of them. VeryDarkMan, they do all those things with interest. But instead of uplifting that guy, now they push the guy down. So how can Nigeria grow? We talk about government, the government like this, the government like this, but we was past our government because of envy. Now they jealous the guy because the guy come from ground, from nowhere, rise up, building brand. Now they jealous the guy. Instead of emulate the guy, I'm supposed to copy the strategy. What the VeryDarkMan they do, make all of us emulate the guy, but nobody want to emulate. All we know now to condemn, to bring the guy down. What is the benefit of pulling down VeryDarkMan? What's the benefit? What is the benefit of pulling VeryDarkMan down? What you not go gain? Nigeria is as bad as it is right now. We need people to stand up. We need people to stand up for truth. We need people to stand up against injustice. We need people to stand up against corruption. And that's what VeryDarkMan they do. But Nigerians will not get brain. I see some Nigerians and they go support what they call that guy, the one. That guy, that's the one guy. Everybody they go to the party. Say, how can you follow a person like that? The guy don't get one proof, but the guy will just talk. VeryDarkMan wants to talk. The guy they bring evidence. But those guys, when they accuse them of things, they don't get zero evidence. They will say they get evidence. Nothing. The NGO, that's what the guy carry NGO matter for head. Nothing happened. Where the evidence? Mock news guy, paranoid too. You see all these guys when they look up to before, say that they fight for change. Those guys are selfish. They'll fight it. Mock news, paranoid guy too. That guy, they fight for your own pocket. All these guys are just chasing clout. They won't get views. They want money, they just go for. But VeryDarkMan, you will see say something like this. The guy will push money out to support. The guy's been supportive. People who have been marginalized. The guy did there for the forefront. VeryDarkMan is the new ambassador for what Nigerians need. But our government too not they see. They're supposed to empower the guy. Supposed to empower VeryDarkMan. You know, but all we do is pull ourselves down. We don't know how to uplift. We must start being uplift. We have to change our mentalities, Nigerians. We have to start to unfollow all those guys. Start to unfollow all those guys where they try to bring Nigeria down. They do them. What's his name? Mock news, paranoid them. All these guys where they are go now to make money for themselves. They are selfish. We're not supposed to unfollow them. But I see people standing with those criminals. Now they stand with those bad guys. Where they say they are only fighting for their selfish interests. How Nigeria go better with this kind of mindset? How can Nigeria better? The evil will happen for Nigeria, corrupt. We're all of us are part of it. With this thing will happen now, we're already showing who our true colors. Because you're supporting a lie. You're supporting people. Daddy. You're supporting people that are joining hands to bring down a one-man army, one guy where they stand up for the people. I don't know, we don't have a future. Like this, we're not going to go forward. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Will they cry for change? Will they pray? Will they kill ourselves? Will they do everything? But we are not really showing an example. We will not get that hunger for change. Envy, jealous. When you see somebody doing something, you will support. Me, I don't be social media guy with all this tabloid stuff, all this kind of story. I know, but I started following the VeryDarkMan when I saw his actions, I saw his move. I wasn't following the guy before. VeryDarkMan gets the way they do it, but the guy is working for Nigerians. Can't we all see? We not get brain. We the warriors for that country. We not get brain. You will see Nedu go put video of one guy where they talk about nonsense. Everybody go to comment. You will see 10,000 comments. You will see people from Nigeria where they try to open our eyes, where they try to make Nigeria great, where they try to expose Nigerians to what is happening in our country. We are not going to support them. But once they talk one thing, say, agege, which agege? Agege, blah, 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 blah. People go to talk without evidence. D1, I don't know what to be your name. I'm not a fan, but you are a disappointment. You are a disappointment. If imagine somebody like you become president of Nigeria. You are a young man, you are a youth. You're supposed to pave way for change. You're supposed to act you're supposed to act responsible before you talk. Think, use your brain. Use your brain, think. You're fighting the only, as I said, you tried by all means to get to VDM. You're trying all means, but the guy don't get your time. Nigerians, man, we gotta change, man. We gotta change. I'm sick and tired of all these things I see, man. I'm so disappointed. I did Europe, yeah. Man, I don't get all those problems with the happen for Nigeria. But I see every time they watch VeryDarkMan, they watch, they go through all the processes, they see what did happen. We don't want change. We don't like good things in that country. I tell you now, peace out. I'm not tired.
For those of now who don't like VeryDarkMan for this social media space, I beg I want to ask one important question. Make you relate like brothers and sisters. I beg make you not tell me how not they survive. God forbid, do not see the brothers and sisters. I cannot be a brother to person when no get sense. Rat tears all over the world. I want give them 5 seconds. Make everybody pick their nose mask, make they hear them, because this video is going to be a spitting video. Hey! You know, expect I'm being now, so the rest of this video will be better. Wear your nose mask very well. I was in VeryDarkMan's live on TikTok this afternoon, and the honest truth I will tell you is that if you are a hater of VeryDarkMan, the only thing you deserve death. You deserve to die. After watching that his TikTok live, I can't understand. Say God doesn't come again on this earth in human form because people go they fear him. He can't decide to come in the form of VeryDarkMan. Yeah, people still they fear him. I don't talk live, so I want to talk for this guy birthday. April don't reach. For those of now we be no day for the TikTok live because of 1 or 2 challenges on our engagement to our work. I don't carry the Tori come me to now. Maybe the talking drum for the Rate family. Tori plenty for that life. For those of now we miss some, but I go try to very brief because I want to make my violence touch every point and every corner. First and foremost, I want to let you know say our president VeryDarkMan don't apologize to that girl we be Jojo of Lele. That girl now we come outside they cry like far away and beat. Girl we rub lip gloss from Matt, then I cry when she want cry. Can't stand in front of camera. Can't hear Nedu cloth with her standing breast they face me. Me I can't confuse. Instead of me to they look at tears, I can't look what they point me. I can't understand that point. I was trying to understand the point of the whole video, but I was not understanding her point of view because of what was pointed to my view. God punish the one. She could explain to us for the life. Say that point was not actually a point of view, that she was trying to point out to something else, but we refused to see the view. We're only seeing the point. So you expect me make I leave with it face me like say you want fight me, make I come they look tears go to your face. I don't understand you, madam. She's small, may speak no touch you. Hey! Where for the one eye? Now she don't talk for the life. The reason why she no dey agree with her brand, not be because she want show off her body, now because of a sickness that she no go fit talk about for the life. And she said this to way VeryDarkMan talk about Nedu. Not be today now she start to the hear am. Now since 2020 now she don't dey hear this rumor. So now since 2020 Nedu don't they try to knock this girl. Jojo, me maintain this doggy now. Me maintain this doggy. My if you hear story, and those story when they do tell VeryDarkMan, that the first day when he meet VeryDarkMan, now he tell VeryDarkMan those story. They don't know before. They don't know before. So 2 of them not be even friends, and some of them come for this social media they talk. Say why VeryDarkMan go come this social media they talk with his friend. Tell her, come punish all of them. Come punish the one. Well, una know wetin they do talk. Una know say all of us don't wait. Make VeryDarkMan mention another name for that list. VeryDarkMan don't finally mention Ashmu Thief and Nurse Miraz. They do 3 songs with 1 man. And they do talk mo. And they do talk. My only fear for the whole matter be say I hope say Ashmu Thief no go thief the man 1 million naira, because that girl no they use IC 1 million naira. I hope say she know Ashmu Thief the man. It is better for them to Ashmu Thief you than for them to message you or you. Somebody say wisdom. Come on, say wisdom. I saw Ashmu she in 1 million naira, but message you or in $274,000. You dey why? But wait, I just remember something now. Why they take Sada Boss to edit that video finish? What did they worry this girl said? They talk say you hear rap for podcast and they use 20,000 naira to mark you instead of 20 million naira. You see they edit video. What did they worry you said? What I do faster? What did they worry you? My blood dey hot though. I hear say you open nyash like dog for street just to collect money, and instead of 80 to dey behind the 2 of the money where you want collect, only 40 dey the 2. What did they worry you said? You see they edit video. What I do fast? Me maintain this violence. Now Nedu talk mo. I just dey remind you, make you know your boundary. If you come this social media, come talk rubbish or VeryDarkMan, they go punish you. Okay, you never talk rubbish, but my mind they tell me say you go talk rubbish. Go punish you. Go punish you. Jesus. Idiot. Well, Naomi go punish you. Black idiot. Where? Native Dr. Paul Ezike, God go punish you. Yellow idiot. Where? Brother Mike, God go scatter your life. Wretched miscreant. Where? Uncle Nashko, you go run mad for this social media. Mad Abino. Where? Said that boss, go. Hey! Make I wait for your video first. Make I wait for your video. Make I wait for your video. Make una hold you one for me. I want post it for your eye. Hey! Where? Jesus! Idiot.